Hello YouTube, it is me, Mickey Richards here, and it's time for another wondrous edition of Mickey Reviews Junk, or Stuff, or Mickey's Stuff, or whatever. These horrible series don't need a title. Anyway, today I picked up something from Craigslist that was free. And this thing I picked up is so bizarre, so freaky, I just had to make a video on it because it's just there's no real way to describe this. You just have to see what it is. So I met the guy. He said, "Oh, I was cleaning out someone's house or something, cleaning out something, and they left this behind, and I didn't want to throw it out, so I'll give it to you." Okay. So I took it. And here's what it is. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the back of it. Yeah. Here is what this is. Now, you're probably wondering, what the hell is this? And I pretty much feel the same way. Now, this is basically a metal, hollow metal construction that kind of looks like a house. You can see on the sides, it's square. It's kind of like a house with a pitched roof, But this entire thing seems to be some sort of welded metal frame. And the whole thing is covered with coins, and there's a horseshoe, and an old door ringer, and old iron metal pieces, and toys, and... so I'm just going to move this up close so you can see some of it. And I'll turn it to the side here. You can see some of it here. This is like a big metal Mickey Mouse hand. And there's some dice and some fangs and an old, I don't know what that is. And the whole roof here, I'll show it up close, is covered with old, like gold, or probably not real gold, necklaces and old watches. Old women's watches. And if you turn it to this side, it's also more women's watches and necklaces. And there's a stone there and a nice, probably a pewter design, and another stone's there, and some coins, and this is some sort of pink stone, and there's more beads and things there, and this whole thing is very ornate. Somebody put a lot of work into this. And the back of this is full of old coins. I'll try to show you some of them. This is like an old buffalo nickel, but it's a giant. It's from 1913. I don't know if that's like a token or something. I don't know if it has real monetary value. There's some old keys. These look like metal. Look like metal kidneys of some sort. I don't know why they have metal kidneys or something. This looks like down here, looks like an ear or something. And there's cross patterns. There's another bracelet thing here. There's a clock right there. There's another coin looking thing there. Here's part of a bottle, an old glass bottle, a blue color. Here's a nice, like a little picture frame or something down there. Anyway, this is an awful angle, but this thing is really weird. There's a necklace hanging here randomly. There's more coins. Some of them are from 1939. Here's a piece of fool's gold right there. It's kind of hard to see. There's some other old coins. At the end of this video, I'll show it up close. But that's just a general gist of how funky this thing is. And what's interesting about this thing is this is not just some random ornament. Okay. This is actually a lamp. That's right. The inside of this is hollow. And there's one of those old fire candlelight looking bulbs. And it will light up. So, I'm going to plug it in, and let's see, and turn it on. Yeah, now I'm going to turn the lights off so you can well, let's see what it looks like. I'll leave that one on. Let's see. Turn these ones off. As you can see, here is the front. Pretty sweet. I'm going to turn it to the side. Pretty sweet. Turn it to the back. And then I'll show you this side. Alright. Cool. So this thing is really funky. And I don't know if I showed it to you exactly, but the thing in the middle here, you'll see it when I do an up close. This is a glass skull of some sort with a hat on. This whole entire skull is just glowing with light. Really cool thing. Oh yeah. So I have no clue what I'm going to do with this. I don't plan on trying to sell it, although in the future I could probably sell this as a folk art piece. And somebody might pay big money for this. I don't know. It's very unique. It's very bizarre. It's not something that a kid would do. This looks like something a professional or some adult with experience with welding, or because a lot of this is mostly iron. It's metal. It's pewter or aluminum or brass or whatever. Somebody had a lot of skill with gluing all this on there. Most of the pieces are pretty solid. It's just a very bizarre piece. I don't know. I could probably sell it for maybe a couple $100 in the future, but I don't plan on selling it. I plan on keeping it because it's so freaking awesome. I'm going to put it on a shelf, the floor, or try to keep it safe somewhere because this is awesome. All these gemstones and coins and old brass things and just jewelry and not clocks, watches. They are clocks, but they're called watches. Watches are called clocks. Oh yeah. So yeah, this thing is freaking sweet, and I'm going to hold on to this probably for the rest of my life. Oh yeah. Unless, I don't know, if somebody offered me like, hey, that's one of a kind, I'll give you like $50,000, I'd be like, I don't love it that much, but I'm not, no one's gonna, so I'm keeping on it. I'm keeping it. So, yeah. So, now that I've explained it and talked about it, let's show you some up close. So here's the front of it. Here is the back of it. Here is the right side. Here is the left side. Here's the roof. And here's the other roof, which is very similar. Man, somebody put a lot of work into this. And there you have it.